Subscribe, like, and turn on noties. Make sure to follow all my socials linked in the description. If you want to get to know me a little more, go check out my website. It shows everything I've done with technology and the things I've created. Anyways, back to the video. Hello, my name is Aiden Xavier Walker, and I'm a sophomore, and here's everything I've learned this year. Let's get into it. So, for starting with my homepage, welcome to my ePortfolio. Now, it's still the same profile pic. Now, I'm working on a custom profile pic for here for my ePortfolio, and then a new Wheels logo here. But I am a sophomore at high school, and this is pretty much the same from last time. It will never change, but it stayed basically high school. My life is a thrilling roller coaster with high, high and low unexpected turns. My passion is for technology, which led to my YouTube channel being created, a chapter from a venture novel with endless opportunities that came as I came on a healing path. I look forward to expanding my YouTube channel, connecting with fellow tech enthusiasts, and embracing the thrilling adventure. The future is brimming with possibilities, and I am encouraged to embrace each new chapter with a uh, enthusiast and determination. Now it's time to move on. And then at the bottom we have my quote and a home screen. But the quote states, I can't change Earth physically, but I can change the Earth mentally. Ada Walker. Now it's time to move on to ICS, Introduction to Computer Science. So, first starting with photo editing, galactic, galactic dash, racing across the cosmos. So basically, what I was trying to do here is I love Mario Kart. I like playing Mario Kart on the Wii. It's a very cool console. Console. It's from the early stages of games, but I loved it, and I wanted to do something cool with me and Mario Kart, but my imagination did not come to reality. It's really funny, but it was the worst moment of making it. Not really proud of it, but it did okay. Uh, it took many weeks to complete this project. I used tons of resources like BG, background remover, Clipchamp, YT downloaders, free YouTube MP4 converter, uh, yeah, GIMP, Canva, and then here's the video behind the scenes, me explaining it all. Remove BG, GIMP, and then this is a quick little photo montage of everything. So we have this. So this is Mario. This is him in GIMP. Final. Same thing. Me. GIMP. Me. Final. Toad. BG remove. Same thing. Same thing. And that's it. Moving forward, we have P. I can't remember. Photopia. I use this as well. Next is the short film, the actual short film I did. So the same thing, took a few weeks. Clipchamp, I explain what Clipchamp is. I explain what YT is, MP3, and I explain this. And then those are the steps I've taken to complete. This right here, this does not count. I did not use this. This is a job finder. So you just click on it, verify this device, and then you just search what you want. So uh, so you search, let's say, uh, dang it, you search video game. Yeah, you just search what you want, and it'll help you find a job. Clipchamp YT. If you're curious, this is what YT looks like. MP3, and this is what Wave Video, which is the MP4 converter. You just put the URL, and then it just copies that video. Here's a short film. If you guys want to watch it, behind the scene of the short film, right here, and then Python programming. The thing that got me confused real quick. So, defining variables right here, which I have to log in, but I won't be logging in because I don't want to take time away. And then this Python is programming, computer program, algorithm, and then IED. Uh, IE and integer development, basically just this whole thing. And then if we click here, get Python, and what Python is, structure, and then all these great fantastic things. And we have data types, which is that. And we go back to variables, we have variables. Go to Python, we have if, elif, and else right there. It's great. And then replit, which I'm not logged in right now. And then here's this video, how to Python code, beginner. I would go check this out if you want to learn a little Python. And then video game design. This is an interesting one because we weren't okay do this at the end of the year, but we changed it up, decided to. So here's a whole series on how to make this game. Flow Lab, video link works. You just get free. I think it's all web based, or you can download the app. Here's my attempt at doing it. I failed miserably. It doesn't really work. Yeah, mine game doesn't work, but there's some good examples out there in the internet for if you're looking for this. Anyways, back to the top. Now it's time to transition to CSSE, Computer Science Software Engineering. So, freshman year has ended, and now we are in sophomore year. So beyond this point is everything I did sophomore year. So installing Linux virtual machine, which is here. Yes. So we have Linux, nodes, and then this is where you can install it, and then we have a photo montage of what the hard drive and the components. Setting up a virtual machine, which is called a VM, and then this explains it. In the video I walked through downloading, installing Linux and Ubuntu on Windows 11 using VMware 17. I began launching VM 17, creating a new VirtualBox machine, and then so forth and so on. It's basically like a second computer, to sum it up. Alright, so updating Linux operating system on your virtual machine. It's pretty similar to an actual updating Linux, but here's the backup. Backup Linux, which is very bulleted point. You can read this if you want, but it's all right here. Anything updating Linux, updating operating system. Here's this, and then it has all the code. Follow the instructions. Some things you don't need to do, you can skip. LCLI, Linux command line interface. Another great video. It looks like I gotta shrink it down a little, but that's okay. Uh, go watch this if you want to learn about the command line interface or CLI. Here's some photos of some numbers. Um, this is coding from the West Branch, a few other things. And then here's this, and then LS, PW, CD documents, LS, CD employees, LS, and then cat, web, nano, cat, web, branch employees, and then 001 equals Tom Brady, Joe Burrow, Aaron Pollan, Ada Walker, Walter Payton, and then back to here. And then you can see me. I want to exit. And then during the experience, I guaranteed Pacific using the game command line interface and assist tool. These are some big words. AI helped me with writing this, so if I can't read it, that means AI has done it. These are the notes, CLI, to do what you saw in those images. LS, list files and directory, change current directory, print the current work directory, create a new directory, create a new file, remove an empty directory, removes file of directory, copies files or directions, moves and renames files and directory, display the contents of a file, and then many more things I will not be reading. Moving forward, Python programming. So, GitHub, great. Get this. Brings the Castle Bravo README file. PyCharm. Can't believe I remember that. And Get Kraken. No, yeah, Get Kraken. I was right. But anyways, okay. So this is GitHub. GitHub. That's all the coding from. I don't know what. I would have to refresh my memory, but I did it, but it's not making sense to me. Get Kraken. This makes sense to me. Making pushes and pulls. I understand this. This was a pain in the butt. This was hard to do. I tried following along as best I did, but there was a few days I was gone. So yeah. And then PyCharm. This is PyCharm. Really great. Uh, Easy to work with. And then GitHub, and that's GitHub. And then I explain everything I did. Here are my notes. And then here's the video to watch. Okay, now this is where I begin my PC building journey. So, PC building sim. Now this is a good game for learning about PCs. It pretty much teach you if you guys want to go, if you want to go download it. It's by Epic Games. But PC building sim vlog. You basically you create your business. You start getting PCs, fix them up. You go through, make sure they work, check parts, stress test them, and then if that's good, you go through and see if there's any viruses or glitchy apps or something's not working, basically like that. And yeah, I spent many hours playing this game to understand about computers. and I did play this game out of school on my little on a different computer. But yeah, it helped me a lot. Next is Spirit Bolts. Um, Spirit Bolts was very interesting. So let's go through it. So Oracle is like a VM, but a different type. We have the Spirit Bolts, which we got here. They make many different robots, but they're a great company. Atom, I would have to download, but that's how we put on our code. And then here's the GitHub code for Maze. So pre-comp, pre-comp text, and then when that text is filled, this is the code, and then Maze. This is what helped us. The maze. I'll show you a photo of it. I don't have a photo. Never mind, I lied. I'll click on the video and show you what we're talking about. And then this is what helped us get, if we go to movement. Movement wise, this is how we got the movement to the ball rolling. And then, oh, that's that. Whoops. EDU, this is what we connected the code to. And then, here, I'll play this one. So, we should be... Alright, so I'll show you. Alright, so, what you see here is the code. And then, click play. It's gonna go in a sec. It's going. So, it hits the green dot, which is this one right here. I think it's this green. Start and go. Say start and go. So it does, and then next it goes to the green checkpoint, which we're now here, and it goes. And now, say go. Yeah, I'm gonna speed this up. 1.5. And now, it's gonna go. Any moment now. But, yeah. This was the track. We had 3 others like it, exactly the same. Just copy and paste over to a different section of the classroom. But, yeah. This is the run and everything. Anyways. And then this is what pretty much summed up thing. And then next is pre-R&D. So I didn't want to reveal my big project to anybody about my computer. I wanted to make a separate video, be surprised, but I had to do this to get my grade. And I needed something to do at the end of the year for my e-portfolio to round it up. Anyways, I will be discussing my personal computer, which PC, and how they function. I will highlight the important components and their impact on the world. Surely I explain the role of each core component, the case, motherboard, processor, which is CPU, cooler, memory, RAM, storage, SSD, HDD, power supply, PSU, and graphics card with a GPU. And then here's all the parts. Well, not all, because I had to buy more parts. And then I had to buy this. This did not work. That did work. That's the CPU. This is the motherboard. Storage. 1 TB. RAM. 16 gigs times 2, which is 32. 2 times 6, 32 gigs. Fans. These fans do work, but they do not work with my motherboard. I just, well, they didn't work for a fan hub. This right here, this did not work for my fans. And then that's that. Okay, and then this is the video, pretty much summed up. Uh, Custom, and then this is me building computer. I know the lighting's terrible. And you're probably wondering why did my hand change? That is my teacher because I couldn't get it down to the right, to put it in the socket. I was struggling because it's something very difficult to do because if you did it wrong, you could break one. If you broke one pin, yeah, it's over. That CPU is cooked. You would have to go buy a new one. So it was very delicate. I was very, very scared to do it my first time. But hey, I gotta learn. And if I'm $100 down the, I mean, yeah, $100 down the hole because one CPU part, because of one stinking little pin, then oh well, just gotta roll with it. But yeah, I was very nervous, so I had the teacher, my teacher that was guiding me through this, do it for me. But I attempted it, and I kind of did it, but it wasn't doing what it was supposed to do, so he goes and sets it up and does it. Anyways, moving now to research and development, which is R&D, which is which is what I'm taking right now, third try. Okay, Wheels is PC. Wheels is PC, the guy that explores the personal computer, which PC is how they function and estimate. This talks about everything I use, but not in a specific detail. But now, we go to here. Those are temporary images. I have the file system on my hard drive. This is the video. It's in editing phase, but I will be posting it over the summer. Now this is everything. PC components and their function. I explained every single part you can think of. I'm not gonna read it all because my brain would be hurting. But if you want, you can look at it and research. These are the best people I think. It helped me a lot. Uh, Zach Tekta talks about PCs. Uh, Vermax. He's into PCs. Mostly tech review stuff. But these two I watched minimum. Linus Tech Tips was very helpful. I didn't do much. But the person I mostly watch is this guy. All about PCs. Very helpful. And goes every different aspect of PCs and whatnot. I mostly watched him how to do PCs. Amazon is where I got everything. PC part picker. It's really good for you. You just click, uh, uh, add CPU cooler. Uh, go with the most expensive. The CPU cooler. Uh, Most expensive. Yeah, basically you go through, pick what you want. That's pretty much it. Deep cool. This is where I get my. This is where if you want to buy it, deep cool. This is out their website. Acer, AMD, Acer, Crosshair, Samsung, NZX, XT, Gigabyte, everything I did. Links to buy their stuff, what you want. Alright, but that's that. I still have to add a back button. I went too far. Okay, so that was research. Now development phase. Now here's a better understanding of each. Everything underlined is linked. So we have hardware, which that's what we're in. Hardware right here. So we have CPU. These are my parts. If you guys want to get the exact copy of my PC, but we're gonna go through it. CPU, I got a Ryzen 5 motherboard, Asus B55F, RAM, Crosshair Veteran, Pro, 2 16 gigs, which is 32 gigs, Samsung, 1 terabyte, GPU, Asus ROG, GeForce RTX, 46, yeah, 4060. Sorry, I just went blank because I couldn't remember what CPU I have. I thought I had a 4070. My bad. Anyways, power supply, Crosshair, ME 1000E, 2023 edition, 1000 watts. Fans, thermal, TCI. So, okay, this is a story with the fan. I was having a major problem with the fan. Yeah, the fans I was struggling with because they weren't doing what they were supposed to do. But we got under control after this fan hub came. Thermal fan hub, uh, HDD drive, uh, Samsung. I mean not Samsung. Faxing, S1OS 256 gigs. I was very skeptical at first, but after doing my research, they were a trusted company, and I trust them. Case NZXTH Flow 9 mid tower. I really like this case. It's great. I like the design, and you can see front and a side view. And then I have this big thing that explains everything. This is a PC update where I explain my problem, and then this will be the final video, which will be on the front, and then that's it. And then software. This is where software goes, which I haven't added yet, but I'm working on it. I've been really busy grinding my stuff out. But as soon as summer comes, my e-portfolio will be finished and updated. Everything will be here. But right now, I'm just been busy, busy doing things. Now this PC, you're not gonna believe this, but it's ridiculous. Guess how long it took me to build? Guess how long? It took me from 2023, no, 2024, the end of my freshman year, and then over the summer, and now I finished the PC, 2025, sophomore year, third try, the second week. It took me all over a year to build one computer, mostly because I was busy doing schoolwork and trying to keep good grades. But that's crazy. It took me over a year to build one computer. Man, I must be an idiot. Oh, I'm joking. Alright, moving forward from Wheels' PC. Now that I have my PC all finished, which opened a whole new set of doors, I have more opportunities than I can even imagine with my PC being done. Now, everybody has a bucket list, right? Well, I have a bucket list. My bucket list is Blender. Now, what's unique about Blender to me is the imagination, and I like that. But there's a problem with the Blender. I only have 2 weeks 2 weeks to learn Blender. I had to learn as much as possible, and I did. I learned everything I could in Blender. But let me explain. So, Blender is a powerful, free, open source 3D creation. It's free. Don't gotta pay nothing. Don't gotta do nothing. It's free. It's available on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. And if you click this link, you just go to click what version, and then I'm on Windows installer, and then I already downloaded it, so it's now showing this price point, but I already have it downloaded. So you just click Windows installer, and it brings you. See, your download will currently did not download. Yeah. Oh, it's downloading. But you just click that and it downloads. I didn't want to download it because I already have it downloaded. Anyways, I'm working on the video. It's coming out, and then I'm working on images right here. If we go to research, here's everything I've done. Just text, but right now I still have to add the videos I watch, the YouTubers, and everything like that, coming over the summer. But if we go to here, go to Blender. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can try to blow it up. No, that's not working. Basically, Blender, I created a Blender file in the Chrome tab. And if we go to download Blender, these are the videos that help me download Blender. Go to Blender Basics, these are the basics, and then these are 1-minute videos of Blender, of quick little things that I had to learn. And then this is Blender, what is this? This is Turbo Squid, which you go and pick things. So let's go with an animal. I want to go with a. No. How about we go with the vehicle? So you go, free 3D models, and you pick a 3D model, table. I go with the table. You just click download, you open it, and then you can copy and paste. I will not be doing that. So, yeah. Anyways, back to there. Yeah, so that's real cool. That helps me with my project. Now I need to go to my file management. I need the Blender. Okay, these are the Blender files. So if I go to my desktop, I have it. Go right here. Now this right here is the final piece of the puzzle. These are the vlogs. Every vlog leading up to yesterday. Here, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I'll give you a sneak peek of the final product. But this is it. Final product. Here, this might look really bad, but I may render it. Hopefully it can render. I'm about to lose so much frames. Yeah, I'm dropping frames. But this is what it looks like. It's render. It's not that big of a map because I was trying to keep it basic. But that's what it looks like. Render. So, yeah. Anyways, this is everything. I have to go through it all. They're at least over an hour of me, but so as soon as I enter the classroom, open OBS, start up the video, and I show everything I've learned. I have to trim it down. There's two videos coming out. There's all these are gonna be combined, and then there's the where it gets straight to the point. Uh, Now that you guys know that, it's time to go to GitHub. This is my GitHub. After I made a chain, I go and make a commit. The way I made a commit is I save it, and then when I saved it, it would go to my downloads. Actually, no, it wouldn't go to my downloads. It would go to this Blender file, and it would go here. As long as it's under 150 megabytes. But yeah, it would go here, and then when I would get a noti saying that, and then it would pop up here, write a message, and then hit this. It would say push, and then it would go here, and then it would update right here. Right now it's private. I have to make it public, but I don't want to because there's few things I want to do. Okay, so that is the 3D everything. Now, Innovation Day. Okay, cool. So I kind of, okay. So this is Innovation Day. I kind of skipped a little. Innovation happened day. Innovation happened before the Blender thing, but this is Innovation Day, 2025. Uh, Wheels PC solution. Very original. Uh, it represents me, and I like PCs, and I like solving solution. It's basically the same thing. My project center just explains everything. Uh, just explains my project and what's in my PC. Uh, Here's some images. This is my workstation. This is my friend's PC, so I can have a different model. Probably wondering what's that. That is uh the wrap. I didn't want to take it off until we are done touching it because I didn't want fingerprints. And then here's my monitor. Here's this custom sign. Thank you to Miss Martha to making this custom sign. It was very helpful. We had a JBL speaker that played music. We had my poster, two mice, and this table. Thank you to Mr. Blackburn for making me this custom table. Spoiler. I had uh, my father, my dad. He sanded it and made it look better. Adding a coat of something to it. So I'll show you guys an update photo of what it looks like at home. But it was really cool. This is another. This guy was interested. I was very happy to explain to me. He was very curious. Great questions by him. You're probably wondering why this off is because I thought I brought two HDMI, but I did not. So I was down HDMI. But it turns out when I got home later that day, I found the second HDMI and it was at the bottom of my bag. I didn't look that. Yeah, I was very upset. This is my mom. She came during her lunch. She checked out my project. My dad came too. Later, he looked at mine. He stand there for a few. Then he checked out other students' projects. And then here are some other students' projects. Some include VR, 3D modeling of Blender, Jeopardy, video game development, but and 3D printing. So this is Ethan. made his video game in Unity, 3D modeling, 3D modeling, 3D printers. People are interested. Video game development. Right here, he made his own video game, and then he's showcasing it to these fine people. Uh, so we had another PC guy. We had multiple PC guys, but he just mostly talked. He went into more depth with each component. I did not. Jack Blunder. Uh, he did Blender project. Sorry about that. Take a little break. Anyways, Blender. Jack made this really really well. Kind of it inspired me, but look how nice it looked. That's when it was inside the 3D model, and this is what it looked like rendered. This is a VR student. Made his VR. He's a great man. He is now a senior, graduated, I think. I'm not quite sure. Uh, this guy, Xander, senior, he graduated, made a great VR game. I would go check it out. I don't know the game, which is bad. Charlie, she made a fantastic game. I didn't get much to see what it was, but I was very curious. Uh, Will, how to hack a computer very well with using these TVs and explaining another great project. And then this is the whole view, everybody's project. That's Jeopardy, so forth, so on. Alright, so now we've made it to the end of my e-portfolio. Well, I guess I can go over hobbies. Nothing much has changed here. I still have to add photos. And then my adventures, I still have to do the same thing. Nothing has really changed. Socials, I updated a few things, but I still have to add the rest. Resume, I need to update that. Few things, but we have garlic, technical skills. I need to update all of this. R&D, yeah, there's a lot of things I have to update, but I will get it all done over the summer. I promise. Volunteering. I will get all this done, but all right. And then basketball. Enjoying the special basketball. I mean baseball. I cannot read today. Sorry about that. But everything I will be updating and going over. And then if you guys have any questions about me or anything, just fill out this form, submit it, and I'll respond as soon as possible. Now that we're done with that,
Uh, we're done with that. Uh, my Trello. This is my Trello. This helps me keep track of everything, but I I have not updated in a while. I was meant to do it last week, but I just been busy working on Blender. But this is it. Uh, get certifications. That's next year. Next year, learn Blender, which is current. Finish the portfolio is currently working on. These are everything I done. Wheels is PC Innovation Day. Fix up file management, which I've done. PC Flyer. That's basically everything, and I did it. I have made it to the end, and that's everything I have done over this year. I hope you guys enjoy, and see you next time.
Don't forget to check out my website where you can see all the things I've done that are very important to me. And make sure to check out each page individually. I update it every month. Make sure to follow all my socials linked in the description and watch the previous video and then watch Wheels' trailer and then watch his Wheels documentary.